Okay, today is March the 19th, Wednesday, the day of my table saw accident. So I'm not building beehives, so I thought I'd come out and walk around my field. Last year I tilled up this field and planted it with, after I fertilized it and put some lime on it and stuff like that, I tilled it and planted a Hubam clover seed, 7-top turnip seed, and one other kind of seed, and I can't remember what it is. And I'm out here to look. I had these pig pens. They're round pig pens, and I had one pig in each one of them. I had 3, and I just slowly moved them around the field and let them till up the field and fertilize it. And then I came back and tilled it with a big 5-foot tiller, and then I put it on my fertilizer and stuff, and then I went on ahead and planted my seed. Right in this area here where you see this yellow grass is a place I did not till, where the pigs were, and I couldn't get close to them. But off out in the distance here between me and the beehives, you can see that's greener, and that's actually a place that I actually tilled real good. But if you look here, like right here, this circle is a place where the pigs were at the end, and I'm thinking I put Hubam clover seed straight in here and no other kind of seed. And I don't see anything coming up here. I did last year when I seeded it at the end of the fall, before it got too cold and nasty. But I also planted this circle here, and there was a bunch of little things coming up. I don't know if it was grass or clover. It just didn't look like clover to me though. But it was the only thing that I'd seeded was clover. And there's another crop, I call them crop circles, another crop circle here and another one there, and I just worked the pigs right up through here to these circles. And I don't see anything coming up. And it's muddy right now. I might get out here and throw some more seed down. But I see like this stuff right here coming up, but I don't think that's clover. I just think that's some kind of weed. I'm not really sure what it is. I know this stuff over there is my turnips, and you can see right behind, you know, these turnips right here are just still in their green stage. But then you got this right here, this product. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's still part of turnip also, the 7-top that'll put on some nice pretty yellow flowers. And some of this stuff is real thick on out in the field, and it's a foot tall. And I think that stuff's supposed to go to about 4 foot tall. But I'm just not seeing any of my expensive clover seed that I planted. I just saw something over here that caught my eye. I'm going to walk over and see if it's clover. But all I'm seeing is grass and turnips right now. I'm not really seeing anything that would make me think that it's clover. But like you can see a round area right here. And this is where a pig pen was. And I seeded it with clover and Hubam, or with clover, with a Hubam clover and turnip. And all I see is grass and turnip. I don't see any of this nice clover. Maybe it'll wait a little bit, because I know right now the Bradford pears are blooming, which are worthless. But I know on the side of the interstate you don't see that crimson clover for a while now. So it might not even be trying to start yet. Oh, I saw this very green patch from a distance, thought it might be a patch of clover, but it's not. Now I know over here by this beehive right here, there was some clover coming up last year. So I'll come over here and see if there's any clover, and I'm not really seeing any. So maybe we're way too early for the clover. Maybe I'm kind of rushing things. But what concerns me is this stuff's going to come up, this turnip's going to come up so thick that it's going to drown out all the clover. And I won't mow it down to save it. I'll let it go ahead and come on up, and it'll go to seed, and then I'll probably mow it down and let it reseed and just keep working this field. But the field's looking good. Got a lot of turnips. Looks like they're probably 12 inches tall. Like this one right here is nice and yellow, just getting ready to bust open. It's supposed to be really nice tomorrow on Thursday, first day of spring, 70 degrees, and then it's supposed to turn a little bit cooler for about a week, but rain like every 3 or 4 days, which is just perfect. But we'll just see what happens. I just wanted to give you an update on this field.